Alright, so those are in fact infested enemies. They're volatile runners. And volatile runners you can find pretty much anywhere. Pretty much anywhere. So I can just pick any sort of like... let's say for example here, Phobos, right? I'll take this survival mission with infestation. Just join in here. And I have to kill 60 of them. 60 volatile runners. And that should not take long on this mission. It should not take long at all. We're gonna do that. Hi guys! Well, we got runners, but not volatile runners. Let's see if we can find some.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be
Yeah.
on the lookout.
Yeah, I know, Lotus. Oh my god, you don't have to tell me that. Do I look like a goddamn idiot? Jesus, this is not my first walk in the park.
That should keep you going for a while.
Folks, let me know if you see any volatile runners.
Get ready for a capsule.
They're runners, but they look a bit red and bloated. And they do explodes when you get close to them. Obviously I can't stick around with these guys, because they're gonna kill steal all of my volatile runners. So I gotta get out on my own. Here I go, again, on my own. Come on. Maybe I picked the wrong one, right? Maybe I picked one of the few planets where they don't spawn volatile runners. Or maybe they just don't spawn within like the first couple of minutes? Maybe that's it? You gotta wait a little bit before you start getting the volatile runners? Who knows? Was that one? I couldn't tell. Was that just a runner or was it a volatile runner? Who knows? Who knows? Heh. Guys? Guys? Volatile runners? Anywhere? Anywhere? Have you seen them? Have you seen any? Tell me! Alright, let's check in this hole. Damn it, there was nothing in this hole.
I don't know how this happened, but the glyph on that sacred vessel, it's changed.
Oh!
I suggest you stay on this path.
Aha! I guess we are starting to find volatile runners.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Sweet. Yeah.
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going down out there. Here's to you,
Yeah, I see them.
anonymous troublemaker.
Life support activated.
So, does shared affinity count for this? Like, when my teammates kill a volatile runner, does that count toward my vessel? I hope so.
Delivered another life support capsule.
Well, I think I also have to kill people with electricity damage, and I think I've spec'd my crazy bullet hose here for electricity damage. Sestra's fun. Like it's one of those weapons where like it's almost worth it to equip a mod that decreases recoil, because otherwise it's very hard to aim for shit. I don't know if you see this with the screen shaking, but I have very little control over where I aim this. Yeah, maybe I should decrease the recoil on this thing. I apologize, people. I apologize. This must be somewhat annoying to look at. But that's okay. That's okay. You'll
Life
manage.
support on the way.
Aha! Well, I've shown you how this works. Now it's just a matter of getting the 60 kills. You don't have to see that. I'll just do a bit of a cutscene here. And when we're back, you know, we can progress.
Additional life
Cool,
support
huh?
has arrived.
The vessel, it's responding to your actions.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't get enough of them. And you can kind of see how many it is, or like how far you've gotten along your path. Alright, gotta get more of them. I gotta kill more of those things. But first, we need to decrease some of this recoil. If we can. Aha. And we have done it. Look at that. It's full. I filled it. So that means we have to go back to the tomb with our new full vessel, where we might, just might, get to learn some more things about our good boy Barrow-Keetir. Let's see, ditch this, put back on, where is it, steady hands, bam. Oh boy. Come on. But unfortunately, people, as you've kind of probably already figured out, this is the same as the Octavia stuff, and also the same as, you know, the thing with Rel as well, where you just have to do the same kind of mission thing a couple of different times. So yes, we have to fill this vessel again with something new.
I'll be grateful when this is over. I cannot stand this barren place. Even the Awoken could not have enlightened these sand skates.
So I think it's like the exact same path you take back to the tomb every time, which I guess makes sense. So this is not a procedurally generated map. This is just the map for this quest. Yep. Oh yeah. And you can just run past most of it. Here we go. Whee! Whee! Woo! Whee! Woohoo! Aha! It's like Super Mario. Boom! 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 That's what it sounds like. Riveting commentary, people. That's what you come to this channel
Remember,
for.
we're here for relics, not stories. So I'd appreciate if you kept your Tenno Soma Void resonance thing to a minimum. I've had enough of this culture to last a lifetime.
Have you now? Barrow, you're kind of an annoying person, you know that? Has anyone ever told you that you're kind of a douche?
Take the vessel to the door. What happens?
Little one, after this you must sleep.
Who is little one? What are we listening to? Ooh.
Not again.
Yep. Again.
Inaros began not as our king, but as our enemy, a warrior of the Golden Skymen. But for each child the Skymen took away, Inaros grew even more angry, until one fateful night. Another child had been taken, and the villagers had gathered in a mourning circle weeping, until they heard a small voice. By the dunes, it was the child returned. As he approached, the people gasped in horror, as they saw that he was drenched in blood. His father rushed to the boy and embraced him, and saw that he had no wounds. "Whose blood is this?" he asked. The boy looked to the sky and said, "This is the blood of the Skymen. This is the work of Inaros." By the sand and the stars, the skymen raged. They set upon Inaros with their armies, but none could prevail. For he commanded the sand, he commanded death. Inaros ate their fear and became stronger.
None of this could be true, could it?
And so they left us and took with them our fear. On that day, Inaros became our king, and in a great whirlwind of sand, ascended to watch over us from his throne in the sky.
What if? It can't be.
Oh no, attackers. And if I recall, yeah, see this? Kavats. So these are the same kitty cats that show up in the Awoken derelict. As you can see, my good old Helios is scanning all of them. Which is good because these guys can otherwise be kind of hard to get scans in on, because they move around a lot. So it's one of the few like opportunities you have to sort of be able to scan like a bunch of these guys. But like as you can see, I'm trying, but it's a bit tricky. Could you stop moving, guys? I'm trying to scan you. Yeah, trying. Yeah, I'm getting some. This is actually a pretty good way of getting Kavats genetic code. Guys. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm scanning. Yeah, this is getting kind of clunky. Because otherwise you just do like a million Awoken derelict missions. Can we do this? Let's see if I can... There you go. Freeze these guys in place. So as you can see, like, certain Warframe abilities make scanning a whole lot easier. So I recommend... Oh, there's one. Damn it. You can do a couple of different things. You can do like a rhino stomp that will suspend them in air, and then you can scan them. You can come in as Ivara and be invisible, and then they'll just be sort of non-aggressive, and you can scan them that way. So there are certain ways of, like, just, you know, making it easier for yourself when it comes to scanning Kavats. But this is the best opportunity in the game that you have for scanning Kavats. Just getting a million of them at one time. I super recommend doing this. Because otherwise it's Awoken derelict missions, and there's like a million of them. Okay, I think I've scanned all of them. Unless there's going to be more attackers. Ah, there may be more of them. Aha! Okay. There you go. Got some more. I got them. I scanned them. More. So I'm just gonna chill back here, because it seems like they're just stopping over there. For some reason. Which I don't really understand why. They're just looking at the vessel. But I'll take it. Juicy genetic code. And obviously, if you have... I don't know if I even have that yet. If I'm stupid enough to have not got it. There is a Simaris widget that makes some scans count as 2 scans. Which obviously is also something that would have been great to have right about now.
Voice. Return to your ship. I must collect myself.
Because each scan only gives you a chance to get the Kavats genetic code. I don't know. We'll see how many I got. I really wish I had the widget that makes scans count double at times. But I got 7. 7 Kavats genetic codes. It's great. And a bunch of Kavat mods. So I got one part of the Inaros set. And I got another sacred vessel. I wonder what this one is.
I'm beginning to think this Inaros myth was drawn from an actual Warframe. Oh, I see. Another glyph. Another challenge. See if you can figure out which enemy it represents.
What is this? Is that like some sort of corpus thing, maybe? Is it like a Kuva guardian? Let's find out. One sec. Alright, so these are brood mothers. Gotcha.
Yo. Let's
And
get back to it.
so there's more infested enemies. Okay. We'll do that. Gotta kill 20 of them. And I think they don't spawn in like in the beginning. If you have to play like sort of I do know they spawn in on series. So if I just pick like a infested survival mission, like eventually brood mothers are gonna start showing up. So I'm just gonna dive right in here. And when we get back, I'm gonna have my 20 brood mothers. Now then, let's see if that was enough. Yes, it was. Nice, did it in a single mission. Now I'm wondering, do I have that widget? I'm gonna have to look at this. They're here, right? This is where they're listed? No. Yeah. Ah, damn it, I don't have it. Well, that was a big goof on my part. I do have 51 Simaris points.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they could.
Ah, sorry, forgot to leave my squad. So, I could have gotten 14 Kavats scans instead of 7. But I goofed. I done goofed. It wouldn't have been 14. There's like a chance to get double. It's not guaranteed double. Alright, widgets.
Help you. Help the sanctuary.
Chance for each scan to count as 2 scans.
Do not disappoint
Bam.
me, Hunter. What offerings will this item help you bring to the...
That was so goofy of me. I should have done that before I did the Inaros thing. I goofed, people. Can't blame me. Anyone can goof. It's not just me. I bet some point in your life you have goofed. You did something that you weren't supposed to do. Or you didn't do something that you were supposed to do. And then you felt bad about it afterward. I'm gonna say that this is something that has happened. Don't lie to me, people. You're not perfect.
The Void, the Grineer have picked up our scent. They'll take me. It's Inaros. You have to stop these animals at once.
The Grineer. Damn it. It's no longer infested. Well, good on them. Good on them for cleaning out the infestation in this place. If they have in fact done that. If they have, that's very impressive. That is not something that happens often. But it does look very not infested right now. So maybe they did. Nice cleanup job, Grineer. That's the problem with the Warframes. It's just, no matter how strong I am, I'm still just one guy. You can't send like a Warframe to fix the issue of an infested planet. Because I cannot kill them fast enough. I cannot kill them faster than they can just spawn new ones. Not when it's like on a planetary scale. So I'd say like an army of Grineer who can just sort of carpet bomb the surface of the planet is probably going to be more effective in that regard. Woo. But that's okay, we're back in our tomb. Unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be more Kavats.
So where is she? That voice? I think I need to hear the rest. I think I've needed to hear this for a long time.
Oh boy, oh boy. Do you think this is gonna be the end of it? Or do you think we have to scan more things? Actually, not scan more things, just kill more things. Fill another vessel. We might have to, that's all I'm saying. I'm just saying we might have to. Oh look! Look, another vessel. We can pick it up.
And so, for years we lived in peace, and our little dunes were our own to keep. But the sands of peace are ever shifting. Years later, a plague came to the desert. The infested. Desperate, our people called out to the sky, Inaros! Inaros! But they could not wake him. And so, they were consumed by the ravenous horde. With all lost, the few remaining villagers gathered in the morning circle to prepare for the end. When suddenly, a storm rose about them. A colossal, spiral storm of sand, piercing the sky. The villagers huddled, trapped within the storm's eye, as the beasts charged them. In moments, the beasts were torn apart, and the infested plague was swept away, never to be seen again. As
Never?
the storm subsided, the people ventured out into the desert, hoping to catch a glimpse of their savior, their beloved Inaros.
Get ready.
Yeah. I'm ready. Ow. So you kill the Tomb Guardian. And he becomes 2 smaller Tomb Guardians. I'm gonna give myself some armor here. And they become many small Tomb Guardians. It's never ending. Always with the stone throwing with these guys. Now obviously, having like these huge AoE attacks sort of trivializes a lot of this. Because, you know, they just spawn in the same spot.
Broken and still, lying in the sand. Did they mourn? No. They knew his spirit had returned to the sky to watch over them once again. They gathered his body to keep it safe from thieves and raiders. They placed the pieces within the sacred vessels and entombed them in secret, knowing that one day Inaros would reclaim his body and rise again. So now, my sweet Dune, you have no need of fear. Take these grains and keep them under your pillow. Inaros will watch over you.
Find extraction. We're done here.
So, Inaros turned against the Orokin. He used to, like all Warframes, he used to be an Orokin weapon. He turned on them because he was kind of not cool with them stealing children away to use for continuity. And eventually, it seems he died here, alone, fighting off the infestation to protect this village. Possibly because, you know, all the other Tenno had gone into cryosleep. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he just chose to stay behind. And then he was just all alone. And one Warframe can't fight off the infestation by themselves. They can't do it.
The story isn't just a myth, is it? Look at this sacred vessel, one of 4, just as she described. And the challenges. You must prove your Tenno.
Alright, that's very clearly a Grineer Maniac. Well, I wonder how many I have to defeat, because you can only fight 1 Grineer Maniac per mission. And I think this is like, because it can be a Juggernaut as well, which you can only fight once, 1 per mission and stuff. Alright, let me find out how many it is.